little sugar boogers, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Island Challenge. First, I just wanted to go ahead and start off by simply saying thank you guys so much for all of the amazing support on this brand new series. I am having a ton of freaking fun, and I hope that you guys are too. I just wanted to go ahead and address a few of the comments and a lot of the things that you guys have been constantly saying. I do understand that we have a sink. I do realize the sink is there, but I'm under the impression that when you swim, you build fitness points, and you also kind of get your physique into shape, which is definitely, one of those goals in order to stay healthy and fit and, survive amongst the fittest. I don't even know. Was it survival of the fittest or something like that? Yeah, that metaphor. So even though I could just wash my Sims hands off in this freaking sink, I do like the option of being able to swim and in return kind of getting something out of it, I guess, like a benefit or something. So Ollie is still working at this freaking table, making and creating things. We also did create a mirror, which is really, really exciting. Even though the quality of it is poor, at least we get to use it. And we're able to do various different things, including changing our appearance. Poor Alls, all he really wants to do right now is buy a glass of nectar. And also he would like to purchase an object worth of $1,000. But you know what? None of those options are options on the island since, we can't really do much of anything here. Another thing I wanted to add is I did clear up all of the residential lots on this island. So there is absolutely nothing left to explore here. Meaning like we don't have any homes or anybody just living here. It is completely deserted. In that, I feel like it's a fair guess to say, hey, if somehow these two found a way off the island, they should be able to go ahead and explore. There's also a little wishing well over here, tons of different harvestables that they could actually take back home. Again, I think it's all fair game considering, but that's just me. I don't know if you guys are going to be okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't see what the difference is. I mean, the end game is still the same. All of our resources are pretty much going to be on the main island itself. So it is 6 o'clock on the dot. It is time to roll the dice. All right, so I've got my little dice roller here. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Let's roll. Oh, all right, guys, we got 11. Let's go ahead and see what 11 is. All right, 19. Oh, wow. It's exactly what your Sims always wanted. Your Sims are so glad the gods have heard their prayers and sent them a new object to the island. Go wild. You can choose whatever you like, no matter the costs. It looks like his prayers were answered, you guys. We can purchase anything. So hypothetically speaking, let's just pretend something, from the ship washed up ashore. And what would that be, you guys? I think it would be a really fancy dancy shower. Again, I am kind of aiming towards the sake of realism, so I'm probably not going to buy a fancy dancy shower, and showers just don't wash up ashore here, but you never know. I mean, I don't see why not. So I'm actually going to go and purchase this waterfall shower. It's not $1,000 or anything, but hey, it's pretty close. I'm also going to go ahead and put it over here towards the back of the island. So that Sims can go and take showers and stuff over here kind of in private. Cool. Wasn't a bad thing this time, which is really exciting because sometimes I get super nervous that something bad's going to happen. One of the things I really do want, though, you guys, true story, is I want another Sim to be summoned. Isn't that'd be so cool, and a lot of drama too. So I don't know. I think Sydney is, wow, holy crap, girl, you are catching the freaking loot today. She has caught many, 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 many fish. She got a tuna, which is going to be absolutely freaking delicious. And she's also gotten herself a trout. So we'll be able to cook up some grub for Ollie since he is not the most, how do you say, foraging type of sim. He's just, he's not a harvester. He's just not. He's more of like a, I don't know, beating the hammer kind of dude. Oh my God, don't take that as it is. Gross. All right, Sid's catching the trout, and when in doubt, catch a trout. Ollie is enjoying this brand new freaking shower. Seriously, the Sim gods have answered his prayers. He had all the materials washed up on shore from the sinkage, or the wreckage, I guess it really is, and he was able to craft something out of it, and he crafted a shower. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and have Sydney pause what she's doing. She's going to give Ollie the fish, the trout, or the tuna actually, to go ahead and cook for himself. Even though she likes to make it for him. I think he should be able to handle this one. Alrighty, let's go over here and have him go and roast that baby. I also need her to go and start planting some things too. While she's at it, she needs to actually. All right, so let's light this. She needs to start, working on her own harvestables. We're going to go and add a log, and we are going to roast that fish. Yum. All right, so Sid's going to come over here. I think she's pretty much done. She's actually hopping in the shower herself. She's going to go and roast herself a trout or tuna or whatever she has, I guess. And then let me see here. I think we're going to go and explore the island. Like I said, they really haven't roamed far from their habitat, the place that they landed. Thankfully, we could go to any place on the island. I think we're going to do that. I know it's not part of the rules, but honestly, I don't see what the harm in it is. It's not like there's anything here that's different than what we have. And we'll be able to gather some new harvestables, but the only thing we can do is we can only eat them and plant them on the island. I think that's a fair trade. So Sid is feeling extremely exhausted, and the two are actually cooking fish together, and it's kind of cute to see them all, close and cozy, and I definitely want them to, try for a baby. So one of the things that we definitely need to work on is getting their relationship a lot closer than what it is, because they have a lot of, hostility still towards each other, and I feel like they shouldn't, He's actually wanting to flirt with Sydney, which is perfection, if you ask me, because that kind of shows that he's interested, and he really does want to try with her. All right, so Sid is going to kind of just speed on through here. She should be just about done cooking this fish. Ollie is enjoying his meal, and he is feeling so satisfied that he was able to finally cook something. He also needs to have a little bit of fun in his life, and that kind of taps back to the whole woohooing thing. I do have Risky Woohoo installed, guys, so I mean, if it's in the cards, it's in the cards, All right, so Sid's going to go sit over next to the beach here, or I guess this little ravine, and she's going to eat her catch. And she also wants to be friendly with Oliver. So I don't really know how to, take that. I don't know if it's, a more of a friendly type of feeling that she's feeling towards Olive right now, but hopefully it's not. So we're going to have him come sit down, and we are going to flirt with her a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's give her a quick little chat about fondness. It's going to take a really freaking long time, by the way, to build up her trust again. So I don't know if we should definitely go in for the kill, but we're going to discuss fine cuisine. We're going to talk to her about all the things that she likes and favorite recipes. I'm also going to go and be funny and try to remind her that I do have a sense of humor, and I'm not a freaking slouch, I promise. He now wants to kiss Sydney. Oh, it looks like Ollie is just kind of seeking some sort of forgiveness for his infidelity, and I hope that he finds it. I really do. He might not, especially considering the circumstances, but I mean, we'll have to see. She's kind of like, you're boring me, and that is a very awkward situation. I don't know if they're going to be able to repair this relationship, honestly. It's just, she's kind of annoyed by him, actually. Very annoyed, honestly. But Ollie's starting to get a little bit of a six-pack, guys. That's actually kind of crazy. It didn't take very long for him at all. So he tried, and it's just not working out for him. He's actually going to go ahead and sleep, and Sydney is also feeling a little bit exhausted. She's just kind of annoyed by him, to be honest with you. I don't think she's ready to forgive him quite yet, but you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think Sydney will ever forgive Ollie, or is this just like a lost cause? I'm dead serious. I genuinely want to know. If you're tired of seeing her wrapped up in her freaking clothes, or wrapped up in her whatchamacallit, can she pee in here? She can't because it's, I was gonna say, if you're tired of seeing her in underwear, I know, me too, I'm sorry to have to have her prancing around like this, but I mean, this is the island challenge after all. We probably could put her in her everyday outfit that she did wear when she got on the island, or, her undies, I guess, so she's at least clothed. The tank top that she was wearing underneath her original outfit. And we're going to go and sleep in the same tent as Alls, but I don't know if we can. No, we can't, even though we're not like best of friends, we can totally sleep in the same bed. So tonight, she's going to go ahead and try to get off the island if she can. I'm a little nervous for her because she's never explored anything outside these walls, and it's been like a week at least. All right, so now that she's feeling a little bit better, she's going to go ahead and kind of sneak out of the tent. I'm sure Ollie hears her trying to leave, and that is causing him to like, go see what's up. So we're going to go ahead and ask her, where is she going? I'm actually going to go and vent to her really quick and express my concerns for her, like, wanting to leave. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to get nasty with her. I mean, why is she trying to seriously go anywhere? We're not supposed to go. All right, I'm going to discuss some interest. And she's like, Ollie, I want to see what else is out there. There's got to be a way for us to get off this island. And I'm never going to know if we stay within these walls. He's like, we were specifically told to stay within these walls for a reason. They're here to protect us. She's like, Ollie, you want to live here for the rest of your life. That's totally fine. Go ahead and do that. But I am going to go ahead and explore. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Ollie's totally down. He's like, okay. Give me a second. He's going to go and pee, and then he's going to go and go with Sid to go see what's going on. All right, so I don't know what she's doing. I think she's continuing whatever is on this table. She also wants to play a game of basketball. Buy a basketball hoop. Very interesting. All right, so let's hurry up, Ollie, because he's honestly taking forever, and he's like super freaking hungry yet again. He wants to go swim some laps. All right, so the only places that we really can go are just kind of locally around here. I'm kind of thinking we should go down by this bank if we can even get off the island. And we are going to go and hopefully fish. I think we can fish right off this coast here. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to fish with some bait. This snapdragon, we've got pears, any good stuff that we can actually catch a fish with. I'm actually going to go and throw our trout out there. So we're going to go do that, and Ollie's going to come and light this big old bonfire. Now, if we can actually get off the island, I don't know that we can. So I'm kind of curious to see if there's a way out. If there is a way out, then that means, well, it was a successful attempt. I really hope that there is a way, and I think there is. There is a way out. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. And freaking Sydney is already down there, you guys. Oh my goodness. This feels so amazing. We can see civilization, but we're still trapped on this freaking island. So let's just hypothetically pretend we don't see civilization, like that background doesn't exist. It's still the island, guys. It's still the island. And besides, I mean, no island is the size of 64 times 64. All right, so now that we have that, he's going to go and he's going to add some fuel to it. I think he can come over here, and Sydney's going to help him learn how to do his very own fishing. He definitely needs to learn. You know, for the longest time, it was okay to not be knowledgeable in harvesting, but if, God forbid, something did happen to Sydney, we need to make sure that Oliver can learn how to be able to, you know, fend for himself, I guess. I would hope nothing would happen to Sydney, because that would be very, very unfortunate and super duper sad, but I mean, if it happens, it kind of happens. All right, so it looks like Sydney's got something big at the end of her reel, and Oliver is honestly disgusted. But it's nothing. It's just a big freaking log, and oh my God, you guys, look at the tide. It's absolutely gorgeous here. I'm kind of having fun just having them hang out, and Ollie's just like, seriously, Sydney, how the hell do you do this? She's like, stop and watch. He's trying to watch, but he's also getting like extremely disgusted. Meanwhile, she's feeling really confident. Look at his face. Ollie is just getting so freaking pissed. He does not want to learn how to do this. He's like, why can't you just do it? She's like, stop being so damn stubborn and figure it out your freaking self, or you're starving tonight. And it kind of looks like he is. He's got nothing in here but a whole bunch of twigs, some cherries, and some pears, and an elephant sculpture, and then also a bunny sculpture. He's like, what am I doing wrong? She caught herself a perch, which I don't know if that's going to be anything useful. Actually, it's really, really hard to catch anything here, so I'm kind of shocked that well, I'm not super shocked, but a little bit. Oh, the tide's coming in. All right, Ollie has officially given up. He is so disgusted. He's like, forget about it. He's actually going to go and dance for a little bit next to the fire while we have Sydney try just a little bit harder. She caught something. She did. She caught a tiny tetra. That's what Ollie's eating tonight, guys, a tiny tetra. So let's come over here and dance next to the fire for a little bit with Alls. Have a little bit of fun. This is kind of cute. All right, so I'm going to see if Ollie can actually lay on the juice to Mrs. Sydney here. Their relationship isn't too bad. I'm gonna have her go ahead and kind of flirt with him a little bit and see, how he's gonna respond to that. And he's excited and happy and more than receptive of it. I mean, truly, he's appreciating her in this moment. They're definitely having a little bit of a moment down by the beach here. Oh, the way that she gazes at him truly makes me feel like there is some serious hope. All right, so let's see if he can maybe go in and express a little bit of fondness. Yes. She complimenting his appearance, his newfound islander look. Let's see. We can snuggle too. I think that would be a really cute little thing. We finally have gotten out of the red, you guys. Finally. I think their marriage is going to survive after all. I mean, they're having a great time. We're starting to go in the green. The conversation's getting a little suggestive, which now all of a sudden she's feeling really, really sad. That's another thing that we have to learn about Sydney is she has severe mood swings. And for some reason, I'm feeling like Sydney is remembering what Ollie did to her. And that makes Ollie feel extremely, extremely sad because he can't take away the pain that his wife feels. And that hurts. He did do something terrible. He did make a big mistake, but at the same time, he does love her. And even though they're in this really awkward situation, he hopes and he prays that at some point they'll be able to fix their relationship. And I hope that they will. I really do. And it's looking promising. So he's actually going to go and try to hug her. She's like, you know what, Ollie? No, enough's enough. It's a little too much tonight. So we're going to go and, I guess, give Ollie the tetra. How long are we going to be supporting this man? I don't even know, but we're going to give it to him so that he can actually come over here himself and, I guess, roast this tetra. We're going to add a little more fuel to the fire. We're going to try and make this nice and big. And we are going to roast ourselves this tetra. Where is it at? I can't roast on here, can I? No, I can't. See, this is why. Oh, she just threw garbage. Actual freaking garbage. She's throwing stuff into the fire. What are you doing? You can't do that. Oh, my goodness. I hope she better be throwing her food in there. She's throwing sticks. Oh, you better not be throwing those twigs, girl. I'll be freaking out. All right, so let's just get them to go back home to the island. It was a nice little break from their, usual dudes and deeds. And now they can't get back in? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. One of the things that we need to do, I'm actually going to just go ahead and teleport them here really quick, is rotate the bush. There's like a tree or something over here. You guys said I could actually explore, but I can't because of the way that it is positioned, I guess. It doesn't work. So I may not be able to ever use this tree or for anything other than what it is, but I hope that I'm able to. So we definitely need to like harvest and stuff. All these little, like, all the little trees and the bushes. Let's go ahead and do that. And of course, Sydney is feeling very embarrassed and sad and just gloomy all together. And Ollie wants to go and work on his craft table. But he really does need to eat something because he's super duper hungry. So we'll have him go and light up this fire really quick and roast his little tetra. All right, so it looks like that's all there is to harvest right now. What did she end up grabbing? Because we do need to start planting some things in order for us to have them. And he is trying to seriously roast a wiener right now. That is not an option, honey. Not an option. We're only allowed to do roasted fish. And she's feeling so sad. What did she end up getting? Ooh, we ended up getting some dragon fruits to plant. So let's go and put some in here. 4 total. And then that way we have easy, accessible snacks for Mr. Ollie when he is in between eating a fish that he can't ever actually, get himself. Did I eat that? I did eat that, didn't I? I totally just ate one of those. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. Oops. All right, so let's go and have her plant this guy too. And we'll go and put that one back. This one looks abnormally large. Oh, purchase seeds. I don't want to do that. All right, so let me go ahead and plant this guy. And there we go. It looks like Sydney's feeling really, really, really tired. So I'm actually going to have her go ahead and sleep. Hopefully, I want them to try for a baby, but, I'm not going to push it. They're just kind of learning this island life thing. And I think they're doing really, really good, actually, considering the circumstances. All right, so let's go and have him finish up his tetra here. I'm going to probably see if he can scrap this woodwork and then potentially work on something else. See, it's not working for some stupid reason. I can't scrap it, so every freaking time I want to build something unique or something different, I actually have to delete it and restart it. So let's just try to do that, I guess, right now. And it's actually just a couple more hours until we roll the next dice. So probably going to be 2 dice rolls in this part, which is kind of cool. Craft some furniture. Let's craft. Ooh, we can't craft anything. There's really not much here. Craft a sculpture, a horse sculpture, a dragon sculpture. Ooh, what do you think? I would love to make something for Sydney. So I'm going to go and craft myself a dragon sculpture, or craft it for Sydney. What is she doing right now? She actually needs to get up and go pee-pees. But I'm really happy we have this tent because, honestly, you guys, I mean, it's a lifesaver. We're able to sleep and kind of feel, like, I guess, rejuvenated. It's starting to get actually quite easy living here on the island. I'm not going to lie. The time Ollie has spent... Okay, so I think we have to, like, finish things before we can scrap them. All right, whatever. Long story short, this is his little dragon sculpture that he made for Sydney. Aww, that's so nice. All right, let's go take a peek at it really quick. We're actually going to go ahead and leave this next to her little planter spot. I want to, like, have a little collection of things, you know, like little relics and such that we've found. I think that would be really cool. So when Sydney wakes up, she's going to see this cute little dragon that her man has actually made for her, which I think is such a nice little gesture. Oh, okay, I totally forgot. All right, you guys, it is 6 a.m. on the dot. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Are we ready? All right, so we got 7. Oh my goodness. 5 new twigs. Get 5 new twigs from the buy debug mode and place them on the island. So we got the gift of wood. How exciting. All right, so I think I can do debug mode, but I'm not exactly sure if I have to do like bb hidden objects on. I don't know if I'm able to like just do debug. But it's actually something I will easily just do in the next part. I'll just write a little note for myself, but we have 5 twigs. 5 twigs owed to us, guys. Remember that. 5 twigs. I'm just gonna write that down. 5 twigs. Like, my husband's gonna see these notes and be like, what the hell, 5 twigs? But yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. And Sydney's gonna wake up now, and she's gonna come over here and see the cute little dragon that Ollie has created for her. Aw, how sweet. She never knew her man was so artistic. Oh my goodness. That is so awesome. She's super appreciative. In fact, because he did that little gesture, she's actually going to go ahead and try to embrace him, which I don't know if it's going to work. What are you measuring there, Ollie? We all know you're exaggerating just a little bit. But look how skinny he's getting. Oh my goodness. Oh, he doesn't want any hugs. Eee! All right, so apparently that was an awkward situation. Why are they like that? Like, are you kidding me? And they are so weird. They were having like a moment last night, and now they're feeling like hostile toward each other. It's kind of dumb. I definitely think we need to like get their like, you know, friendship level, whatever level, feeling a little bit better, and now he's like starting to like harass this poor girl. I don't even know, but we'll get there. I promise. It's just going to take a little bit longer, and probably shouldn't approach him like that when he's not feeling well. That's another thing. All right, so he wants to buy a hot tub. Very interesting. And she wants to level up in the painting skill. Does she even have a painting skill? I honestly don't know. All right, so what is Ollie doing these days? He wants to have a little fun in his life. We're going to help out Sydney by watering some of these plants here, and he has acquired himself the gardening skill. See, he does actually need to participate just a little bit around here. Let's go have him take off, and he's going to do a little bit of fishing, and Sydney is actually going and grabbing herself a quick shower on the other side of the island real fast. Such amazing luxuries in life. Honestly, this shower was like the best thing to like hit the island in a hot minute. Like seriously, like hot water, I think so. And now we're going back to read the Wilderness Digest. Does she have anything to eat? Actually, we do. We can go ahead and snack on a couple pears really fast. I'm actually going to have her do that. I think she's going to have to get up over here and snack on some of these pears. And she's a little bit hungry too, so I'm probably going to have her go and eat what is this? perch that she has in her inventory. And then I think we're about to wrap it up here, guys. So let me know how you feel about us, kind of being exposed to the rest of the island. What kind of limitations do you think there should be? Oh my God, Sydney. She caught herself on fire. Let's try that again, babe. All right. What kind of limitations do you think there is and all that kind of jazz? And also, do you think that we're going to be able to like freaking work things out? And if so, are you on board with them having some babies on the island? Because I most certainly am. All right. Let's see if Ollie, really quick before we go, can coerce this tree to like open up to him. Like I said, I really don't know how many possibilities we have, but we're going to continue to try to like view this tree, and we're gonna water it and love on it and see what happens. Ooh, I think, you guys, we may be able to actually open up the civilian glades. That's another place that we can go ahead and explore and get some really cool and rare harvestables. I'm pretty excited. I actually think that we're gonna be able to figure it out and even make a life on this island. Who knows? We may never want to leave or be rescued. But I'm definitely waiting to see if there's any other life or any other survivors that made it off that poor Forsaken ship, because honestly, that was such a horrible experience. Let's go see if we can go and water these other whatchamacallits over here, these other bushes and our harvestables, so that they don't end up dying on us. Perfect. All right, guys. So I think that's the part we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you all enjoyed this part. And if you did, don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.